Welcome back, ladies and gents. At the end of the last video, I was up north recruiting and made my way down south once I stopped recording. Hassenfulk and Raza were under siege. They did both indeed fall. Unfortunately, when I moved I think what happened was when I repositioned myself during one of my mini movements, because what I haven't actually said yet is because of the rods and screws on my back, I cannot sit in one position for very long, so I constantly have to move. And that's why I'm always moving my boom and my mic. And unfortunately, this time when I moved it, the cable came loose from the back of the mic that attaches to the boom arm. So I think the last 10 minutes of the last video was me muted. You can still hear everything in the game. But what I was saying was I couldn't believe that the Azurai had enough forces to attack both Hassenfulk and Raz at the same time. I was incredulous. I just couldn't believe it. And as it turns out, it was the Khuzaits attacking Hassenfulk, and the Azurai were taking Raza. So by the time I got down here, Raza had already failed, and by the time I got right in this area here, just south of Kiev, they started attacking Lyakis. So I have arrived. They are attacking Lyakis, so I'm going to... Oh, no, they took Lyakis, but I've got them trapped in here. There's 1,035. Just before I could get here, they actually took the town. So I'm going to siege the town, and I do have a full crew. Just making sure. Of course, I have lost to 2 towns, I think. So I don't have the same amount of troops available. So we're going to start the siege on this town. And I do believe there was a very huge army here, and as they left, they broke into 2 parts, and one of them went into here, and one of them kept going. So there's still another army out here somewhere moving around. And when I say a huge army, I mean above 2,000. I don't know where that other one went, but the one that I chased, I think, was about 800, 700, 800, and they went into here. So I decided I was just going to siege and lock them into here, and we'll see what happens. Oh, they went to Hubyar. The other army went to Hubyar. You know what? I've got... okay, I'm going to stay here because they've got 0 food, if you notice. Already. So I'm going to stay here, and then I'll just go and take Lyakis. This is essentially the same as wiping one army off the map because they're inside here. I'm just going to play this out. They'll take Hubyar, but I'll wipe this army out and then move to Hubyar, and we'll take it back. Then I'm just going to proceed to march on Raza and Hassenfulk. Hassenfulk may be problematic because it is Khuzait owned. We'll see. Okay, that's much smaller than it was. Let's see what they're going to do. But between the 900 here and the 400 there... No, I thought they might go for it. Did they stop Hubyar? No, so there's a... That might be the Khuzaits. Because if the Azurai have an army in here, they've got this 400-man army there, and another army that's... Hubyar has 600 defenders and level 3 walls. If they've got an army big enough to take that, again, that surprises me that they're able to field 3 large armies like this. So that might be the Khuzaits. I don't know that for a fact, but we'll find out eventually. If that's the Khuzaits, then we're going to have a problem down here. I don't know what they're trying to do. It looks like they might be gathering more troops. They might go for one of the other towns. Maybe Sanala or Asker. I hope not. I can't be everywhere at once. Onager destroyed. Okay, so that means we got to bring them all out and then get another one built. And then put these back in reserve. Okay. Go back in. They've already got 0 garrison. I'm just waiting for this last... All right, just before it comes out, I'm going to bring out 3 trebuchets because I'd rather them fire on the trebuchets than on the onager. Well, that didn't work out. I waited too long. All right. See if we can knock these down. Ideally, I could take this and then head to Hubyar, but we'll have so few defenders here that... did they take Hubyar? No, they're still on it. Never get a break. Just when things are working decently. All right, I'm going to try this. And hopefully the fire onagers will be enough to take out that last catapult of theirs. Let's see. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Take it out. Okay, there. Whew. All right. 3 upgrades. Let's get the bow in the large bag. And do this assault. Now, unfortunately, if we take the town, we're going to be in the same situation. We're going to be out of food. And then when I move away, I think that army that's running around, that's 500, may just assault the town again. This tower is obviously going to go right there because there's the wooden ramp. It's amazing how Tell Worlds thinks that the sieger can go up here and build a ramp, but they can't cut down trees and things like that are in the way. That amazes me. And this ramp is right here, so you're not going to be able to see. Maybe this one right here is. Okay. I think I'm going to go to that one right there. Third one to the right, second one to the left. I think that's the best option. Get that Azari veteran infantry, alpha this, and get them up there. See how that tree's in the way? Let's see what we got here. Not far enough. Again, one of these Azari towns that you've got to go max, almost max, just to reach the walls. You don't have much leeway. All right, we're gonna let that slide and not change anything. See what happens. All right, so I can bump it down just a tad. Not quite. We're about a quarter below max right now. So it's taking everything just to reach that wall. Just about taking everything to reach that wall. That dude dropping rocks over there? It looks like a dude's dropping rocks. That's a good view with the shadows. It's a very clear view right there. Look at that. No dust. That is a very clear view. I like that. All right, let's try this again. Can I hit that guy on the head? Nope. Yep. And it was a sword sister. No, wear a helmet. See, if she wore a helmet, she would have survived that. Absolutely. How about that one? Another sword. If she'd wore a helmet, she'd have survived that. I'm telling you, they got to wear helmets. Surely a helmet has 630 hit points of protection, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kablam. That's why I never understood why people complain that it's too hard to aim these things. Usually, just 2 ranging shots is all you need. If you're smart about the way you change things. And it's not an exact science, obviously, because, you know, there's variations, but usually you can hit in there. I've never understood why people have such a difficult time with it, as I miss every shot now. All right. I'm going to have to... You know, I'm never going to reach it. I'm going to go max. You know what? All the way up. Can I even reach that? I'm going to say no. Let's see. I hit some on the ground. Obviously, there was some on the ground behind there. Let's move left and go again. Just let it go max range. It's amazing how that is so much further away than this, yet I can barely reach that. All right, let me just go back to the right a tad bit, because obviously there's some standing on the ground back there. Doesn't it look like that is so much further than that right there, and yet I can barely reach that one? All right, that's it. There, I don't see any more. But these guys are starting to annoy me, right? These archers right above the... Let's see if I can hit anything up. Look at that dude right there. I would say that one of my guys wielding an axe just absolutely wrecked him, as the kids say. Mamluk cavalry. Oh, they killed him. That's unfortunate. But these arrows are really annoying. There we go. See, right in the center. These things are not as hard to aim as people claim they are. But again, the higher your engineering skill, the easier it is. And mine is what, 280, I think, something like that. But still, you see in the... Oh, there's nobody else there. You can see in these early videos, I'm still decently aiming these. Where is that coming from? I cannot tell. Oh, there it is. Kind of on that tower behind the wall, behind that wooden. Either way, we're enough up that I can run inside. We're inside the gate. There you go. Kill those guys right there. They are annoying. And I guess there's one way up yonder that I can't even see from this angle, apparently. I can see my guys dropping on the other side, though. You see, every now and then you'll see one fall down. I don't know what's on the other side that they're falling off of, or why they're falling. Let me get up there and see. Are they just holding right here and they're knocking my guys off? Apparently. Alright, well, we've got to get in there. See if we can make a difference. Meaning Hans and myself. Finn, the captain, she's involved in hand-to-hand. She's getting athletic skill. Because she doesn't have a bow, the only way she'd be getting skills if she's fighting. Alright, we've got to everybody charge. Because we can't stand here. These bows are going to take us out. As I just get hit with a bow. Come on. These got so... Oh, these are very tier 5 and tier 6 troops. No wonder they're holding right here. And the fact that you can't see them. The catapults are so far back. As I've said, the Azerite towns are very, very difficult. Some of them are very, very difficult to take. All right, we've got to get over here to this side. There's no crenellation here, so I don't want them to push me off. Is what they were doing to my other guys. Come on. Come on. Make a hole. Make a hole. There we go. We're getting them back. We're pushing them back. Oh. Come on. No, don't push me off. This is just... You can't swing. You cannot swing properly, so you got to do the best you can do here. That guy just hit me. Oh, I'm afraid they're going to push me off. Look how close I am to the edge. Doggone it. Get in there. Ah. They just push you back so much. If I can get that guy out of the... There we go. Now get this guy out of the way. Ah, there comes more of them. I'm telling you. There's a... Wait a minute. I'm confused by something here. These guys have the purple colors of Southern Empire and the... Are we fighting Southern Empire? You know what? We're fighting Southern Empire and the Azerite. Do you notice that? How does that... They must have had an army inside this town resting, and I didn't realize it. I can't do anything up here. So we're fighting Southern Empire and the Azerite. That is wild. I mean, I know it can happen, but I just never had actually attacked the town and had them have both people we're at war with inside the town. This... What is put... Oh, man. I see what's pushing me. Jesus, they just pushed me right up. We're going to win this, but my goodness, this is a tough fight. You see the way they just... I thought I was being propelled by a great force, which basically I was. But they pushed me right back onto the siege tower. Where's the rest of my... Are we also caught up on the left? Oh, no, don't push me off. I think we might be caught up on the left side also because there isn't any. Oh, they are. They're gonna. Oh man, get out of here. This will be. We deserve this win. There's no way to. Is there no way to get down? Where'd they come from? Oh, here. I didn't even notice that. These guys are defensive specialists. All right, let's make a hole here. Who's shooting at me? I think that was my guy shooting at the enemy. How can I get down off of here? What are you shooting at? I don't know how to get off of this. I think I got to go through here. Yeah, we're gonna win. Like I said, no question about that. But my goodness, this is what a cost. Where am I going? Right here. $52 of them left over there. I guess I had to come all the way down here just to get on the ground. No wonder this was so difficult to get over here. 45. I think I'm going to call some down here so that we can get some room up there. I think the problem is we've got too many troops now. So let's call some down so they can swing properly, not bumping up against each other. That's probably where the falling troops were. They were being pushed off of here. I don't see any more. Jenny is up there in the middle of it. She just got a kill. Another kill, I think. Another kill. Jenny's on a... Oh, yeah, she's right in the midst of it. I think that's 4 in a 10-second time frame. 5. She is on it. Come on, Jenny, get another. Oh! Does that mean she went down? I forget how to read these. I think she got 5 kills right there, though. No, I don't know how many's left because nothing's showing up when I hold Alt. Where are you guys going now? All right, there it is. Did Jenny go down? Okay, we lost 52. They're 198. That was bad. That was a lot of losses. Arietta got 2 kills, 1 in one-handed and 1 in athletics. Corinne got 2. Ella got 5, 1 in medicine, 1 in one-handed and 5 in athletics, and then she went down. Magnus got 5 kills, 1 in one-handed and 5 in athletics. He did not go down. Jenny did go down, but she got 9 kills. Boy, she was right in the midst of it. And she got 1 in one-handed and 7 in athletics. That's the ticket. And then Finn got 2 kills and 3 in athletics, but she went down. That was a tough battle. That was absolute. Now let's look at this. I absolutely saw the purple shields of Southern Empire in this battle. Norden. We'll have to look. Nuldan. All right, you are Heim, I guess. Heim.
I yield.
Cusser, you have a potty mouth.
Enough.
Sibylla.
Choose to live.
Garbage.
I don't think we have met
There.
properly, my friend.
Ah, you were a prisoner?
You just saved my life out there. And I still don't know your name.
You must have been in the town when it was captured. Zalata, my name is Hans. You don't know me? Surely you know me. I'm famous throughout the lands. All right, I want to do this upgrade and then get these up where they belong. I don't know why I've got that Azurai recruit. I don't remember picking up an Azurai recruit. On the way down here, I must have, though, obviously, because there's one right there. And I probably, one of those situations where I just forgot to give it to another, one of my companions. Obviously, we're going to take all the prisoners. We're in the town. We don't have to worry about them escaping. Marksman's flag. Is that the 8%? All right, we're going to show mercy and continue. They're still on Hubyar. Yep. Let's go to the keep, go to the dungeon, and manage prisoners. Thylea. Nolden? Well, I don't understand. Somebody tell me if I was... Did you not see the purple shields of the Southern Empire in that battle? Obviously, I can't go back and look at the video yet because I'm still recording it. But if I can remember, I'm definitely going to take a look because I'm almost certain that I saw purple shields in there amongst the orange, whatever color you want to call the Khuzaits, or the Azurai. What can I... Let's see who needs some upgrades first. Hans, I'm getting there, but Corinne is even closer. Ella's not too far. Finn just upgraded a little while ago. Jenny's about halfway. And we won't walk it off absolutely for Magnus. And Sheena is right there. So the next battle, certainly by the next 2 battles, she should, depending on what she does in the battle, she should pop up to the next level. All right, what can I recruit? Just 6 Azurai footmen. And then, of course, I've got that 1 Azurai recruit. I'm going to give these to Magnus. Excuse me. We won't have a whole lot of... Unfortunately, I think we'll be low on... As I reposition again because we're not in a battle. I think we're going to be very low on archers again. You can see he only has 20. Let's look at the town. When they took it over, they didn't destroy anything, so it's still at level 3 for everything. Let's see what they got money-wise. 30,000 only. Let's kill the cows, the hogs, and the sheep. They've only got grain. How much food do I have? I've got enough grain to give you some. And enough meat to give you some. Yeah. That'll work. Let's see if we have a herding penalty, since we've just lost about a lot of troops. I don't know how many right now, but a lot. So we do have a herding penalty. I'm just going to go ahead and sell these 9, 10 horses. And that puts us in the hole. So I want to look at here what we got. I don't imagine it's going to be anything spectacular. Why is that? You know, I don't even want that. 28 is too low for me now. Basically, the only... I would give 28 to companions that are wanderers, but I'm not going to have any more wanderers. Hopefully, my children are just going to fill all the roles. And that's 30 and above. Everything my own personal family members is going to wear is going to be 30 or above. All right, so that's 30 grand. And what is this? Who just... Me? Price while selling equipment. Always equipment, because that's what I do is I sell equipment all the time. All right. Let's go ahead and sell a ransom and see if I can keep some stuff. Again, try to keep the low-level archers that are not militia, because we're back down south. Archers are hard to come by. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put that girl that doesn't wear a helmet in here also, I think. Yep. Nope. I'm going to take these guys. Because they're low enough level that they will at least be recruitable fairly quickly, I think. Quicker than any of the other higher tier ones, of course. And let me look at Hubyar before I decide what I'm going to do. Okay, they have started the battle, so we're going to leave. I was going to wait here just for 1 day and try to recuperate. Can't afford it, though. Also, Lyakis is now being considered part of mine, and we don't want it to be. So my maximum is actually 67. So So I'll wait just a moment. We're going to head in this direction. We're going to try. We're very undermanned, but we're going to try. And I suspect this is only 351. I suspect that one group that's running around. All right, let's get this out of here. We're going to give this Lycus. We're to the right. So that's going to be... Yep, that's going to be Aston. Or did I give him Hubyar? Hold on. Does Samir own Cassera? Yes, he does. That's fine. You've got 4 towns. Aston, you can have this. Because you're fixing to lose Hubyar, I do believe. We've got to get over here to 346. It's not going down anymore. Yeah, it is. Very slowly. It may be starving them out. Can we get here? And is this the Khuzaits? This is what really... If this is a Khuzaits, we might have a problem. Because if it's a Khuzaits, I think it's going to be a larger army. Larger than what the Azerai would have had. Oh, it is the... It's only 700. That's surprising. Okay. 700. And this was 653, if I recall correctly. That's bold of them. But then again... They're starving them out. You can see here that food stocks are 0. The garrison is 278 and going down. Militia is 281 and 270 going down. So they're actually involved in combat. That's why they're all going down. But we're still going to be able to take them. 700, yeah, we can take 700, even in our depleted state. Problem is, when I'm down here, it takes so awful long to recruit enough troops. See, they're down to 550 by the time we attack. Let me get rid of... my bow, put my glaive and my avalanche back on. And look at this again. 467. Is that right? All right, what I need infantry. We'll take you, because I can give you to one of the guys afterwards. And I got so many of these guys. Ah, recruits! 65, 66, 67. There we go. I've got so many recruits. Thank goodness I was smart enough to save those recruits. You know what? In fact, 83, I'm going to give you that one Azerite, and I'm going to take another recruit. Because why not? I got 55 of them. All right. Let's knock these guys' penis in the dirt. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you know what I just did? Oh, I wasn't paying attention again. It is early in the morning. It is, yeah, it's 05:30. Okay, so I am a clown, as we all know. All right, help Hubyard. I broke into the town and lost even more troops. What a completely stupid move.
Take over command!
All right, well, we're here now. We're definitely going to win this. I got to figure out... It's only ballista. Can you get off the horse, please? Yeah, we don't have... Oh, there's one way over there. But it's not a fire onager, it looks like. Let me get up here. Maybe we can knock out... They've still got... trebuchets. So this is dangerous. I'm going to try to run over there to that catapult. How do I get over there? I think I go down this way and out here. There we go. I used to think the Botanian towns are ridiculous, trying to navigate them because they're so dark you can't see where you're going. But this, it's pretty lit here, but I still can't see. And you know, these things were designed that way to confuse invaders. People who lived there knew what to do, but invaders, they were confused. Oh, did you see that trebuchet round just come through here? That big rock? Luckily it didn't hit them guys. Come on, get me up here to this thing so I can try and take some of them out. All right, you get out of the way and let me have this. Where is it? It's right... Oh, there's a tower right there. That's what we want. Ah, we took it out. Okay, is there... Oh, there... Okay, go, 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 go. Come on, come on. I don't think I can turn that far. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. But maybe I can get some people. All right, I need to go. I need more range. The trebuchets are not that dangerous overall because they're very difficult and wieldy unless they're firing directly at you. All right, so this side is going to be secure. It's the problem is. Let me see if I can take that trebuchet out. I need a couple of ranging shots though, because we're pretty high in the air. Yeah, I went too far. We are pretty high in the air compared to it. So let's come back to right there and see what happens. I've got plenty of ammo. Well, I say plenty. You never have enough. Oh, still too far. All right, we're going to come back to that bar, the next segment. Right there. Are we going to be able to hit it? No, it's still too far. I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay, I'm going to come back another quarter then. There we go. Hopefully they can hold on the left. Well, I'm positive my troops can hold. I just do like to get their siege equipment. Ah, there we go. All right, is there any... No, it's just a ballista. 2 ballista over there. But that ramp, that siege equipment is really injured already, really damaged. We're going to go all the way up and see what it looks like. How far? Because these things go really high up in the air. They don't have a lot of range out. Yeah, that's maximum range, and I don't think we can reach it. So give me a moment here. One more shot, see where it's going to go. Yeah, you can't reach it. So I've got to leave. I've got to go get that ballista that's way down yonder. Because that thing, just a couple of shots, I think it'll die. Looks like they hit. Yeah, trebuchet hit right here. See the rock and the dead bodies. That's unfortunate. But I've got to get over there. And watch for that one trebuchet. If that rock hits me, it will take me out. I mean, it's difficult to hit. Are they inside? Oh, I see. Okay. Very good. Just shooting them in the back. That trebuchet took out a lot of horse troops just then. Let me have this, please. Let me take that thing out if I can. I can't see. I don't remember this working this way, but... Oh, I got it. It's gone. Okay. Now let's look at this guy over here. Oh, I can't move that far to the right. How about you? Can I get you? Ooh, 878. I'm telling you, if you're just starting out, these things, if you build these, you're going to get a lot of points. Because these things are pretty accurate. If you got especially when you've got a mass of troops like that. Because you'll go through 3 or 4 of them if you hit them properly. The problem is I can't see my shot after I have shot. It's raising up in the air, so I can't see where how my aim is off. I don't recall that being an issue. But obviously it is. All right, they're running. We're still going to kill as many as we can. What happened? Oh, it took me off of that. So apparently, when the enemy is fleeing, you're automatically removed. See, I can't get back on it. You're automatically removed from this thing. I very seldom use them. I don't know that I remembered that. All right. Are there still people inside here, though? What are you guys shooting at? I hear somebody's shooting at something right here. Are you still? No, I guess they're done now. All right, either way, we won. And I stupidly lost another probably 100 troops just by breaking in. I didn't notice how many it was because I was... All right, they're all leaving. I only got 5 kills. We got 93 upgrades in the army, though. That's pretty good. Ella got nothing. Magnus got 1 kill and 1 in athletics. Jenny got nothing. Finn got nothing. And that's it. All right, well, we're down even more troops now. But we saved Hubyar.
We are at your mercy.
I don't know why, but I like that name, Zahar. How old are you? You are 69, and I don't like your hair. How the heck do you get that helmet on? You pack it in? Okay. Wow. Yeah, we lost a lot of troops stupidly on that one. But we now have Hubyar and Lyakis back. Now it's time to march on Raza. We're going to return to Hubyar. We're going to look at recruiting. Because I'd rather have the troops in my army. Because we can always come back and defend the towns. But we just need... We need troops. I'm down 20-something troops now. Probably 23 troops. What can I recruit, if anything, that is non... All right, let's look what I got here. I can have some more archers, and I think I got a lot of the... Yeah, these guys right here. They'll operate as infantry until they upgrade. So let me take these guys. And then I still need one more. Because this should be 462. Because oh, no, we didn't just take this town. All right, I'm going to take this guy. This guy. And you... The rest is going to be you guys. There we go. Now we're back up to speed. Yeah, I'm over the limit in prisoners, but I'm going to ransom them right now. Just hang tight. Archers. I need to lock them up again. But we need every archer type. Specifically, bowmen, not crossbowmen. Right. And in fact, I'm gonna hold on to these guys. And these guys. Too many. All right. Let's back these out by one. There we go. You know I didn't have to do that because I'm gonna give these to the dungeon, so I would have had room for 2 more. That's all right. That's too full. Can't do that. All right, now we're gonna take a moment. No, we don't. We're going to try to do some recruiting. There's still that one army running around over here. I don't know what they're going to do. So we've got to be prepared for anything. Southern Empire declares war on the Sturgians. I'm still don't know what was going on there in Lyakis, because I'm telling you, I saw purple shields of the Southern Empire. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it and I'm not in the heat of the moment, it is possible there was some kind of a mercenary unit there that are Imperials. That is certainly possible. But again, I won't know for sure until I go back and look at the video if I can remember. 46, you're way down. We'll give you all of that. And I want you up here. All right. Let's go to Waltus. Utalam. Again, we're at war with all 3 of them. With everybody, because that's all that's left. There's only 3 left. 3 enemies. 3 possible enemy. That's why I think now, I'm not positive, but I think I want to push the Azurai to extinct. Oh, they got Akalat. The Azurai. See, at the end, as far as I know, at the end of the last video, they had Danustica Onira. Before they started their campaign here. But now I can see they've also got Aklak, which is right in the center of Kuzateville. So I'm not sure how they're holding that against the Kuzates. And the Southern Empire, I guess, is acting like a foil between the Kuzates and us right now. Which one of these is the most powerful? Azra is 89, they're 17, and they're less. So the Kuzates are still the most powerful, but they're being steamrolled by the... who's at war? If anybody at war right now? Because it seems the Kuzates are able to do whatever they want up there. Let's see. The Azrai, I mean. Okay, they're at war with us only. And the Southern Empire is at war with us only. And the Azurai at war with us only. These two are mercenary. The hidden hand is mercenary. And they are imperial. They're the ones that throw knives. But I don't know if they have shields. It doesn't look like they have shields. I'm just trying to figure out who would have had those purple shields in that last battle. And I don't know. All right, well. Again, that's a mystery to me. Maybe you know. If you know, let me know. If you know, let me know. Because it's a mystery to me who that was with the purple shield. Maybe I just dreamed it up. But I would have sworn I saw purple shields. What is this? Amitetes. Oh yeah, I don't know if this happened in the last video or not, but one of my armies, not me personally, but somebody took Amitetes back. Maybe it did happen in the last video. But it looks like we're going to lose it again. Khuzaits. Did I not go here already? I think I did. Oh, there was a recruit there for Jenny at least. Maybe there's some more cheese. There we go. All right, so I've got to dance around this area trying to get more recruits. But there's so much stuff, other stuff going on that I don't want to miss any of it. Meaning I briefly considered just then not, just stop recording until... No, I don't want to go in there because I just think you're going to stuff it. But you know what? Let's do it anyway because let's see how many you put in there. You did not put any and you only got recruits, so that's good then. So we'll take these 4 more. Do some trading. Lock that in because you can't kill the animals if you've already done any trading. It's really a weird mechanic. I don't know why that is, but there it is. And we got 20,000. That's nowhere near enough. So we'll just hand massage it. 14,366. 356. Close enough. All right. Magnus, I'm just going to give you these troops. Let's leave. Go down here to Abba. All I can think about is watching... There was a world leader, a government leader who was not very, I think probably what the kids would say is hip. And she come dancing across the stage to ABBA's Dancing Queen one time. And she got a lot of grief for it. Her name was Angela. You can figure out the rest. But I saw that, and I mean, I'm not a dancer myself. But she certainly isn't either. Everybody has their talents. That's a lot of recruits. 9 of them, and there's still 4. That's very good. I think the problem is we're going to wind up again with a whole lot of horse troops. And it's not necessarily a problem because you can order them to dismount and they can be infantry. But that can be very problematic because then if you do want them to be horse troops again, there's Hubyar being attacked. So we're going to go back to Hubyar. The question is it Khuzaits? Or is it Azarai? Either way, I'm going to head straight back because they're not that strong. They're still starved out. And why I'm riding back. Have a drink of water. Definitely upgrade these troops. I want you to go right there. Thank you very much. Well, Southern Empire just took out the Sturgians. What is that? Was that Amitetes again? So they gave up, and now they're back on it. 418. Yeah, you're getting better, actually. You have 354, now you're up to 418. So they're not... This must be the Azrai, because they are, again, going for the long... They're trying to starve again. And we're down to 1138. Before I do that, let me stop. I don't want anybody... Okay, 1 Imperial Archer. All right, I'm going to give it to Magnus. Please let this be the Azrai. It is, 873. All right. Let's spank them. You know what? I'm going to wait till daylight. Because they're not actually engaged in combat yet, so I can afford to wait. Oh. Now, let's do this.
On my orders!
I think they started combat just before I clicked on it. Come down here. Archers here. Horse out that way. Horse out that way. You guys out that direction. All right, they're going to... Remember what I said about the Azrai? Sometimes they just run right into you even when they're vastly outnumbered? Look what's happening. You thought I was kidding, didn't you? All right, let's get the horse involved. We want to go after... They've only got 20 archers. Azrai marching right into us. You have to respect that, because so many of the AIs will just turtle up somewhere. But I can't tell you how many times I've fought the Azrai and they just come right at you, even when they're vastly outnumbered. We outnumber them 2-1 here, but without hesitation, they came right at us. And again, some people say it's got something to do with the Lord's traits, but I can never tell. I just know that the Azrai will do that. I can't recall anyone else, with the exception of certain mercenaries, that will just come at you like that. Oh, he turned left. I did not expect that. There we go. Oh, I just barely dodged that and didn't even see it until after he'd thrown it. It was one of those golden-haired tossers tossing at me. From behind and to the left. Ooh, I didn't see him. Oh. I saw him coming down from the top left. Wasn't sure what it was at first. Where are you? Right here. There we go. Oh, thank goodness that horse pushed you out of the way. You certainly had a beat on me. I hear footsteps. I know there's another one over there somewhere, and I'm a little leery. He's not coming after me, though. We got respawn. You know what? Everybody go for it. We've got some troops. Hey, how are you? I was going to say I'll just take your horse, but I missed the horse also. He blocked. There we go. Oh, are they all coming for me, or are they just... Oh, no, they got... Okay. They're tossing javelins at me. That's a lot of javelins. Let me get some speed. Speed is the enemy of javelins when you're moving obliquely like this. But if they hit you, obviously the more speed you have, the more damage. It's got to be... It's kind of a catch-22 to some extent. I can't believe I missed him. Actually, I can believe I missed him. I think they're more or less running. Oh, I can't get my timing down now. Because I haven't had breakfast. That's what it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Here. Let's just stop trying to... I don't think I hit that horse. I'm not sure what happened to that horse. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did. Maybe he was just tired. He's gonna make it. Doggone it. Alright, everybody. Make sure everybody is running, attacking. Ah, they just disappeared too early. Notice every time I hit the wall, I can go through it and I don't disappear. But the enemy disappears 20, 30, 40, 50 feet before they ever get to that border, that boundary. It annoys me. All right, pick up that axe, buddy. You're doing good, even though you're a palace guard. And you don't have a shield. Which is fine when you're standing inside of, you know, behind walls. But when you're out here in the open, you need that shield. I'm worried my horse... okay. I didn't want my horse to jump. Who are you? You're Sturgeon Horse Raider. I heard a female voice. Where is it at? Here it is, right here. Jenny! Okay. Alright, I lost... It's still better than 10 to 1. Ariada got 1 killed and 1 in polearm. Magnus got 3 kills and 1 in horse. Ella got 1 kill, or 2 kills. Finn the Captain got 3 and 1 in polearm. And Jenny got 2 and nothing upgraded. Alright. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. There's the mercenaries I was talking about, the hidden hand.
Stop. I yield.
Adis. More mercs. Lakem. Lakim? Are you look imperial? Yeah, you are imperial. Lakim doesn't sound like an imperial name. It sounds like a Muslim name. All right. You know what? I'm going to take you to, because we're just so short on troops, and we are right outside Hubyar again. But I'm not going to try. Nope. I don't want to lose any of the Sturgeon troops I have, prisoners. So I'm not even going to try to just jump in. And I'm also going to make sure they have all of the nobles as prisoners, because they can stuff them in the dungeon even if the dungeon is full, whereas I cannot.
I'm at your service.
If you recall, I couldn't put these guys in a dungeon last time because he's got too many already. Now, it is possible. Let me look. I just realized it is possible that there is some Sturgeon troops in here, only because these guys have took 3 of our towns, and we had stocked them out of my own army. So it is possible there are Sturgeon troops here, and I want to check and make sure now that I'm thinking about it. So that's Magnus. Let me go get the other 2 girls. Check there first before I head on to Finn. Definitely want to get these archers. At least as many as I can hold. I'm already over, but I'll fix that. And no more... All right. And Jenny, and then we'll head back to Finn. I was really hoping they had some Sturgeons in here. But they do not. All right. So we'll give you... All right. Now let's go to Finn. Finn is going to wind up getting everything left over. Well, taking Lacus was not as bad as I feared. Well, good. Imperial archers. Trained archers. That's pretty much T3 is all about the high as I want to go. Because I'll have too many as is. And the lower tiers are much easier to recruit. But I want to make sure, before I give her everything, I want to make sure I've got these guys all locked down. I'll keep you for now. I'm probably going to give you up. All those archers up top are locked. Except for you guys, and you guys. Then I'll find out which ones I'm going to give up. All right, now let's stuff you with absolutely everybody left. All right, now we're going to have to give up some high-tier troops, which would be you guys. And 3 more high-tier troops, which would be you guys. All right. I will give Magnus these troops, just so they don't desert from me. And let's jump in here. They put a lot of troops in there. All right, granary building in Thraktre has gained a level. Very good. I'm going to recruit. Look through here. Nothing to recruit here. Give what I just recruited to Magnus. And then ransom. I only need to ransom 1, but it's going to be the highest you guys. There we go. So I can keep everybody else, which is good, because it's a lot of archers, potentially, that we could recruit from. I was just surprised I had beer. I forgot as I moved south, I bought beer out of every town I stopped at. You're still low on food, but I don't really have anything I want to give you. So you're just going to have to deal with it. For now. I've still got that herding penalty. We've just got to get more troops in the army. That's not... No, that 12 was too low. 20 is not bad, but 12 is too low. All right, 40 grand. I don't think you can take all this, but let's lock this 14.3 and see how far off we are. 38,000. So we've got almost 80,000 worth of product here. Probably doesn't help that I just recently took that perk. Means I get more money when I sell equipment, which means we're just going to wear out more treasuries. All right, 192. Let's just start from the bottom. There we go. Another 40 grand. What do we look like? Do we need? No, we don't need to recover at all. We're good. I just need to put these guys up where they belong. All right. What we need is recruits. Let's go hit my... Since it's way over here and I haven't recruited from it yet, let's go over here. Amitetes, the Khuzaits are going to get it. The Khuzaits are just busting forth in the center here, and that's... I don't like that. But what are you going to do? I can't be in... I can only be in one place at a time. And if I release my kids, someone will form another army for sure, but they'll just be captured. And then I won't even have that as a fallback. I won't have that ability to call in more troops. How many... I've got 430. Yeah, I'm going to go here and just grab some more dates since I'm so close to it. And also, I'll be able to get a recruit or two, hopefully. Huss and Folk. All right. Yeah, I just realized. I did it again, didn't I? All right, I just lost... Notice I've just lost Amitetes. So let's get down to 462. Did anybody else? I don't think anyone else is even near being... Yeah, we're good. All right, so Amitetes is gone. Lycaron is gone. They'll probably go for Rote or Jalmares or Porus or Zionica next. And then for long, I won't have any fiefs left. That's just the way it is. All right, again, might be able to get it. We're going to go through here as we head back. I might be able to grab One of my kids might be able to grab a recruit since it's one day has turned over. Nope. I can grab one, though. Don't want to keep it. Grab a little bit more butter. Go to Waltus. We'll just start the long march again. The good news, I suppose, is as long as the Khuzaits are tearing a hole through the center of our empire, they're not rampaging down here. Although I suspect they're going to come back and try to take Hassan Folk, which if they do, I may indeed go over there. If I had the numbers, I may go over there and try to bust that siege, just because it behooves us for them not to have it, and it hurts them not to have it. So anything I can do. All right, there's an army. What are they going to do? Let's see what they're gathering. They're 460, and there's another 172. Where are you going? So obviously they're going to jump on one of these 3 towns right here. Just don't know which one. And do I have any more recruits? I'd like to get... There we go. 2 archers. Better than nothing. Magnus, you're going to get all of that. Cassera is 501. You guys are 336, and Hubyar is 420, but still starving. It's interesting that none of their towns are smoking ruins, so they are getting full food, but they're still starving. So it might just be a situation where they have too much prosperity and too many troops for what food they are producing, given their prosperity level. I'm going to try to jump in here again. Hopefully they won't stuff it. But unfortunately, this is the name of the game. Recruit, recruit. There's Hubyar. Recruit, recruit, recruit. We're not like the AI. You know, the AI can bust their army and they're right back in 5 seconds with another full army. We can't do that. Unfortunately. They operate on computer rules. They can do everything all the time. And I operate on Joe rules. I can barely do anything anytime. At least we're getting rid of some of the smaller stuff, which I got rid of earlier. I was completely empty of loot. All right, we're going to run back. Going to hit these 2 towns along the way since they're in our path. 420. We did get some recruits. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is the only place to get clay in the entire South, right there. I do believe that's correct, because I remember making a, Tamna, which is not necessarily down here. And there is 0 iron. Just in case you happen to be a trader, there is 0 iron down here in the South, and there's only 1 silver mine down here in the South. That's why Sanala is so good early on for silver. But there is 0 iron. So if you ever want to, don't ever make a, unless you're going to keep the iron coming into it, don't ever make a smithy down here in the South. I don't know why I thought that was important to say, but there it is. You know why I'm thinking about it? Let me kill that mule. I meant to do it earlier and I forgot. All right, there we go. 420, we're still 420, so I'm going to keep recruiting. There's another, you know what? Scratch it. I'm going to go take these guys right now because that army is going to go jump on, I think, Laicus. And I can't do them both at the same time. So let me go ahead and jump on this. All right. Hopefully it'll be daylight. Come on, come on, come on. Take these guys out. Wait a minute. Make sure there's nothing else I can recruit. All right, 1 veteran archer. Magnus, you're going to get that also. I'm not saying you're my favorite. Okay. 959. Will they come at us again, even though they're outnumbered? This is a larger army. Yeah, there's nothing I can do back here as far as setting my archers on high ground. It's going to have to be here. How do I want to do this? I'm going to set here. Set up here, and then we'll see how this develops. If they run to their right and go try to post up on a hill over there, yeah, which is exactly what they're doing. Okay. Can we come over here? Let's see. They've got 53 horse archers. Yeah, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. But we're going to take it. Ooh, I got that up just in time. All right, let's have the third formation go after these clowns. You guys go over here, and you guys go over here. Hold fire and face that direction. We got some tossers coming in. Be careful. All right, it was a feint. Now move on down there. Archers right here. Can you get... Go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. Tossers. Woo. Oh, he got my horse, I think. Or me. Where did it go? Hang on. I don't know where it went. I heard it ka-thunk. All right, they're going to continue, so archers come here. We're going to have the 4th Cav get involved. Why not? Too many idle horses on the map. All right, toss them if you got them. Archers, fire. Take out some of these horses. And get a little bunch going here. It'll slow them down. Okay. Got a look. Oh, man. He was hammered. Bunch of low-tier tossers here. Still deadly, just not as deadly. All right, Ariada's being hammered. And who's that came in to help her? Magnus. No. That's Sheena. She's got the round shield. Thank you, Sheena, for coming in to help. Essentially, your sister. Well, not essentially, but your sister-in-law. Actually. She was smart about it, too. Notice she came in, did what she needed to do, and kept moving. She didn't try to stay there and bog down. Who is this? Talia. Hey, Talia. How are you? My name is Hans. Hans Asuf. And if you don't know what Asuf means, Google it. All right, let's just have our soldiers get involved. You tosser, Empire troops again. So they've got Khuzaits, Empire, and Azerite in this army. All fighting for the Azerite, though. I'm just saying Khuzait troops and Empire troops, not that they have factions. That just is an indication of how widespread they are throughout Calradia. They own a lot of territory. Whereas I'm the clown that always has to go back and get specific troops for my squad. And that causes all kind of issues, but it's, you know, self-imposed. I don't mind. I do it because that's what I want to do. After all, I'm playing the game for me. All right, hello, Danos. How are you? You never shoot me again. You know that? There you go. Oops. Again, I saw golden-haired tosser. I just wanted to hit him, even though it was my guy. I can't imagine. I've said before, I would never play this game without the icons for friend and foe. Because IFF is just so... I mean, I am Air Force, right? Former Air Force, so... Yeah. IFF is very important. And this is just this version of IFF. Archer. Probably should get the big axe. Close quarters like this. You will never shoot me again, buddy. I know you're trying, but you're not. Yeah, you must yield, but no quarter will be given. We're going to massacre you, if possible. That is always our goal: is to massacre you completely. Dare I say it, because our goal is to absolutely wipe out your factions. So is that genocide? I think so, because that is my goal. Sorry, Bueller. Okay, we won the battle. 24 to... Yeah, that's not 10 to 1, so this is terrible. Ariada only got 2 kills. We got 1 in one-handed. Sheena got 3. She got 1 in one-handed. Magnus got 1. He got 1 in one-handed. Finn got 1. Ella got nothing and went down. All right, this is Jenny. Wow, too high. Jenny got 1 in polearm, 1 in medicine, and 1 in one-handed. And 3 kills. That was a good amount of lords in that. Nobles. All right, mercenary.
Enough. I am your
Danos.
I yield. Grant
You
me
gotta.
the honors of war,
We've fought you
and do
before.
yourself credit.
Yeah. She's not... She's 32.
Stop.
Veda?
I yield.
21. Yeah, they're bottom of the barrel, because look at this. She's only got her father and a mother and a brother and a sister. So they're in the same boat as Wusser and his only one. Not quite the same boat, but there's very few people. Nice. Take all these troops. We do need them, unfortunately. We're bottom of the barrel, scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Large bag of Gird. What was that? Was that 7 Gird? Let's look at that. I think so. I think I got another one of these. Now I have 5 of these. And I don't really even use... You know, I will use these for my infantry. When my grandkids come of age.
At your service.
Magnus, I'll try and give you everybody else. Everybody that's left. All right, we're going to have to manually do it. Which these high-tier troops is what we got to do. And then we'll take some of these. Just get down to 53. I want to take that. Where'd you go, the low-tier guy? Right there. Take you 10 back and give 5, 10. And give you 2. And take you 2. That's fine. Tier 3. That'd be alright. And I want to give you these troops, Magnus. You're topped up. Very good. I'll give these to Finn. I believe they're just going to dump them in the garrison, but we'll see. Yep, troops to 7. I couldn't see the rest of them because of that. But unfortunately, they dumped them in the garrison. What can I recruit here? Nothing that I want to recruit. So let's give these back to Magnus. There's nothing I can ransom because I've got everything locked and holding. What can we sell? Boy, they raiding villages big time. Look at all the stuff they have from the villages. Let's give the cows, the hogs, and the sheep, if any, and there are. Then we'll sell the junk. At least we don't have a camel this time. It looks like I got too many prisoners again. 18. Not going to take it all. So we'll do this manually. Close enough. Make sure there's nothing I can recruit. Let's get rid of 9. I'd rather have the archers than the infantry because as I do have good infantry, I can always get infantry from down here. All right, we're at 1,200. All right, let's do another round of recruiting and wait for the next 700 to 900 man army of the Azrai that appears out of thin air. Oh, you are topped off. Very good. I want to go take a look at Raza though to see how many troops it has. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do right now because if nothing else, I want to. I know it didn't work last time for whatever reason, but I want to raise their villages. And once I get over there, I can get recruits. I can force them to give me. Oh, is that an army right there that I just don't have the range to see? Who is my scout? Is it me again? Yeah, it is Sheena, but she's only got 86 and can't get any higher. All right, well, we'll take these 3 troops and buy whatever they have here. Nothing. By the way, which is it? Okay, cheese. I'm plenty of cheese. It's butter, and I'm plenty of butter, actually. All this time buying butter and cheese has paid off. But I want to head north because I'm pretty sure I thought I saw an army there. There's one right there. They are going, you know where they're going. They're going to Hubyar. All right. Well, scratch me going up to Raza. I'm just going to wait till these guys engage at Hubyar, and then I will take them on. I don't think I need olives. I don't. And there's nothing to recruit. Let me see if I can hit here. They will attack Hubyar in just a moment. 439. 436. It's already going down. There's the siege of Hubyar starting. Like I say, 30 seconds, so they're back with another huge army. It's just the way it is with the AI. That's why so many people complain. I just accept it. Nothing I can do about it. Not happy about it, but that's just the way it is. Let me see if I can get some recruits out of here. We shouldn't stuff this because it's 500. Let's see. Yeah. Recruits. Oh, 16. This is good. This is good. You're topped off. Now, her and Magnus are both topped off. Now we're just going to work on Ella and Jenny. Do some more trading while we're here. They've got 60 grand. I think. Yes. Okay. And you should take all of this. You know what? I don't feel like backing out of that, so I'll take the 12 grand hit. All right, we're back up to 1339. But after this, I got to go straight back to Hubyar. Else we lose it. I don't need butter and cheese now, do I? I've got plenty. I will come in this direction, though. Maybe we can grab a few more recruits if we come this path. All right, it was 439. Now it's 434. So not active combat. I think they're still being starved out. Zalata. Created. Owner of Ataconia can be Aston. Because he also has Orig voting for him. All right, we'll take you 4. Give these to Ella. And I'm going to jump into Laicus. Hopefully, we can get more recruits here. If we can get another 16 or so, that would be grand. They haven't started actual combat yet. Do you... Yep, we did not stuff that. 12. Even though the recruits, that's so much better than not having 12. I think we can sell a little more here. 29. This is legendary. This looks good. Hang on. Yeah, this is better. Ariada. What about Sheena? You've got an axe. All right, Ariada, I'm going to give you this because this is better. It's lighter. It's longer, and you are on a horse. You need that reach. It's going to hamper you when we go into keep battles. But I think that's okay. Let's see. Make sure that... Yeah, that was much better than what you had, in my opinion. There's nothing else that's better. I'm never going to get to be able... With the few amount of children I've had and grandchildren, I'm never going to be able to do crafting. All right, Ariada, you can have that. Let's sell 29,000 worth of... And be on our way to Seth? Who knows? And Liwas. Two. Look at that. I've got 3 of my kids topped off. That is unheard of. Being down here. Come on, we're almost there. I might hit Waltus. I think I'm going to hit Waltus. 9. That is good. That is good. I know there are recruits, but still, that is good. All right, 215. She only needs 30 more. 755, 432. Yeah, they're slowly being starved out. They're not actually... or probably what they're doing is they're being killed by siege engines. Just 1 and 2 here and there. That's the more likely scenario. I'm going to see if I can hit Malul. We're down to 30. Let's top this up to 100. And let me pause and see what I can recruit here. Boom, boom. There's only 3 recruits, but it's better than nothing. So she needs 16 more. Or 26. Not sure now. All right, she took 3 there. And 10. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, so she just needs 3 more. Let's go back. I bet I can hit Liwas and get the last 3. Because it is a day. It's a new day. And they still haven't started the hand-to-hand yet. They're still building siege equipment and having it destroyed. which means they're low on influence. All right, she got one, so she only needs 2 more. 1, 2, boom. And we got a full crew again. Even though it's a crap crew, it's a full crew. All right, let's take these guys out. Then hopefully we'll lose very few troops and I can march on Raza. I'm going to come here. We're going to start here. All right. Pause, pause. What are they going to do? Let's see what they do. Okay, they're running to their right, our left, which is unfortunate. They've got only 20 horse archers, which I'm not going to be concerned with, so let's move. Horses move, horses move, horse archers move. We've got 32 horse archers. We do. This is a very unusual for me because I have more horse archers than the enemy. That is unheard of. But down here, you can't help but get horse archers. It's everywhere you go, there's horse archers. You would think this is Kuzateville. Oh, you clown. Come on. I dodged you, buddy. I didn't dodge you. There's a lot of tossers around here, and I'm being very blasé about this. I got to stop doing that, because if I go down, we could very well lose this. And then where would we be? Screwed. All right, you know what? In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get the horse involved and let the horse archers do their thing. Try and take out some of these horse archers. All right, you guys are not turning the way I want you to. Please, turn. There we go. All right, come on. March into them. Archers, come over here. All right, now my horse is getting involved. Let's see if I can take this guy out. There we go. Keep coming. Keep coming. I want you to walk right up here over this little ridge and post right here. And face these guys. Archers, I want you to come over here and be on this rise. Archers and infantry, fire at will. Archers, come on over here. Let's get these horses out of your way. Because horses will block your arrows until they can run away. But let's just go ahead and not waste any arrows. So go ahead and get them out of the way. All right, big axe, big axe. We're getting in close here. Come on, get out of the way. Very good, very good. Infantry. Go ahead and let them have it. We got a lot of recruits. There's the respawn. Or the first spawn, I guess. The reinforcement. Again, a lot of Imperial troops. Very good kill. Let me get the glaive. The axe is too short for most of this work. All right, everybody, just do your thing. We'll probably get, I don't know if there'll be another reinforcement wave or not. We might have even had it and I just didn't notice it. Buddy, I know, oh, the archer got him. I was just gonna say, I know your pain. There's always a horse in the way. Glad to take that Kuzate out, of course. Always glad to take Kuzates out. I'm right-handed. I'm not as strong swinging left as a lefty. Hans is right-handed. That's what I'm saying. That's actually very true. I personally am right-handed, and I'm blind in my right eye. So when I play pool or shoot a gun, any kind of a weapon, I have to shoot left-handed. Because I can't aim properly due to me being blind in my right eye. But I'm still an expert marksman. Well, at least I was. Age may have caught up with me. Alright, everybody do your thing. Do we have any more? I don't see any more enemy horse troops. So I'm going to say there aren't any more. And everybody's moving in this direction. Very good. Let's switch to the big axe because we got some dresses running here. Whoa, 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 don't jump, don't jump. Oh, I said don't jump. There we go. Is that the last one? Yes, it's so appropriate that Hans gets the last kill. We lost 9 to their 175. Very good. Sheena got nothing, but she did get an upgrade in horse. So just running around gave her an upgrade in horse. Magnus got 4 kills and 1 in horse. He's only 2 away from his next horse perk. And he got 1 in polearm. Finn got nothing. Ella got 1 in medicine. And Jenny got 1 kill. Okay. 5 minutes, 23 seconds worth of battle.
I give up. You fought well.
Samar. How old are you? 38. Yeah, looks like we're finally getting into the next crop of leaders down here. I'm going to take all you guys because we can toss them in the garrison. We're right outside Hub Yard again. Another best horse armor in the game. Is that another large bag of... Oh, broad blade javelins. No, we still got 5 Girds. It wasn't Girds. Okay. Again, I don't want any of my Sturgian prisoners to escape. So I'm going to give you guys, everybody. I'm giving up on there being Sturgians in their armies. I don't think there's going to be at this stage of the game, apparently. Even though they should have been Sturgians in the garrisons of these towns.
I'm at your service.
Well, thank you, Magnus. All right, we're going to have to do it manually. High tier. And you guys. That's good enough. Can I sneak into town before I get deserters? Yes. All right. And I'm going to give you, since these are all crap, I'm going to give them all to them. I'm going to recruit. And then see if I can top these guys off. Probably not. No, I'm not going to be able to top them off. But we can get them back up there. Yeah. Let's trade. And I'm going to go for Raza, recruiting along the way. I've only got 25 minutes left on my 2-hour timer. So we'll try to get... Do I still have a herding penalty? Now, no, not now that we have more troops. I do not have that penalty again any longer. And this is our garbage. Let me lock in what we've already done and give this a try. We'll see. Very good. And I do believe you can take all of this. And we'll take some of this. Wait a minute. Did I say 89? I don't know where it went. I don't know what it was. And I'm not going to back out of it. Oh, well. I thought that was 89 damage. That was good if that's what it was. But I don't know what it was called. Oh, well. Oh, well. 60,000. All right. How short are we overall? 6, 7, and 8. Yep. Yep, we're going for Raza. We're going to hit these 3 towns and Malul and then head straight to Raza. Going to try to keep them hurt. Magnus? Doggone it. You know I've got one too many prisoner now. I'll give you that guy. All right. Balgard's Rebels clan was destroyed. All right, you're topped off. Now we just got to get Finn up to speed, and we can do that on the way. Ah, she is up to speed right now. All right, let's take a look. Because I still got 3 recruits, and you might have some... You do not have any militia. All right, let's see if Magnus has any militia. Because I'd rather have the recruit than the militia, even though it's a higher tier. Nope, you don't have any militia. I'll check the other 2 just to be thorough. Even though we're wasting time because we're just going to throw them in the... If Jenny doesn't have any, I'll just take any Mamluks she has. And she doesn't have any. You know what? Instead, I'm going to take the cell sword. No, it's got a shield. I'll leave it for now. Because we can put that in a garrison, hopefully. Let me take these guys. I'll give you 3 and take 3 of these. Okay. Let's be on our way. Raza, here we come. Hopefully we don't ride past an Azurai army on the way. If we do, we'll try to attack it, but I would like to be able to take Raza in peace, as it were. I've still got 242 prisoners. Well, I probably got 241, and Magnus has 1. That one I just gave him. All right, what does Raza look like? You are rebels of what? Hassan Folk. Hassan Folk is still... Okay. So the Crusade have not moved on Hassan Folk yet. And they took Amatetes, right? Yes, they've got Amatetes and Lycaran and haven't tried any of the others. So this crescent right here is all I've got left in Pinkanak. And there are plenty of food here. So let's go back here and do this thing. And again, 700 food plus 76. Last time I did this, it absolutely made no difference, and I didn't understand why. So I'm going to do this again and see if it makes any difference. 700 and plus 76. This time, instead of recruits, I'm going to take goods and then raid. Be so quick. And go here. What did we just get? Rim Toil. Did we lose Cianon at some point? No, it's still here. Okay. I think I may have busted that siege. All right, I think this is going to be in Volus, but we'll see. Nope. Blag. Yeah, Blag, you're Cianon, so you can have it. Hostile. No, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and buy the dates. Then force them to give me some more. And then raid the village. And Dokwa. Quablum, Mussum, and Dokwa. I'll buy butter and cheese. Why not? Force them to give me goods. And then raid the village. All right, so it's 700 plus 45 now. Let's see what happens. Plus 41. It is going down. And this time, I'm going to set right outside the front gate to prevent anybody from going in here. 741. Just wait till the next day goes around. There we go. 741 still. Usually when I hear the money go over, that means the day has changed for certain. 741. So raiding their villages has zero effect on Raza. No, now it's going down. 38. I don't know what the villagers are doing because they don't have anything. They shouldn't have anything. Oh, they're from Kukwa. Okay. 738. They probably have food. They're trade locked. Since Hassan Folk does not belong to... La Mesa is going to be coming here. No, Danistica. Okay, yeah. They got Danistica. All right, so it's 36. It's not going down as much as you think it should. At least as much as I think it should. Because this is not the first rodeo I've had. You know, I've done this before, and this is just not going down the way I think it should. Uthilam, that is probably going to be... Let's see. I'm going to give that to Blag also because that's right next to Sianan. That's the one. Sianan's right here. Utulam is right here. Uthalaim, I sometimes say. Sometimes I say Utulam. It doesn't matter. I know what I mean. All right, 23. All right, I'm just going to siege this town because I don't, it's not moving the way I think it should be moving. The way it has in the, you know, throughout my history playing this game, the way it has gone down historically. Maybe there's just something about Raza. I don't know. Maybe they say they'd get fish and you can't stop the fish. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws here. And also, they destroyed that trebuchet. So let's rebuild that bad boy. Because I was running my mouth and not paying attention. Remember, the way you queue things up is the way they build, so it won't build that last trebuchet until it's built this other stuff that I already had queued up. I'm trying to keep this view so I can see if any Azrai army walks past me. Southern Empire wants peace. You can want in one hand and crap in the other and see which she feels first. So they had 700 food stocks. Now they're down to 631. And also, notice it does say market food stocks. But they're losing 124 per day. So apparently somewhere the market food is taken into consideration. But I've never seen it make that much of a difference. Notice I can't even get a pop-up now. Why can't I even get a pop-up of the town? What's going on with Raza? Wow. I don't know what's going on with this particular town. I can get the catapults, but I can't get the town to pop up and tell me what they got. I don't know what's going on here. I really am at a loss There's something about Raza that's just not working properly right now, in my opinion. Okay. Can I still not get a pop-up? Nope. No matter where you put the cursor, you can't see any info about the town. Just the catapults, and I don't know what's causing that. All right, well, we'll see what happens when I knock the catapults out. All right, Eileen Scout. We got 4 more years before she gets anywhere. And I want her to have well-balanced sword. And probably defeat her fencing instructor, because she is going to be infantry. And she's got a little cloak. Look at her. She's got a cloak. All right. Come on, knock these guys out. It's just this ballista builds so fast. It's just almost impossible. You got to hope they run out of influence. All right, everybody wants you to have it, so you can have it. Take this one out right now. Take this out. There we go. All right. Let's switch out for the fire onagers. Upgrades. And bow. Boom. Just barely made it. Just barely made it.
Sergeants, take command!
All right, so you are going to go up here. All right, I'm going to go here. I'm thinking I'm just going to go stay over here on the left side. Let's drop you down here. Thank you. You get up there, Battanian Archer. Do some damage. I'm going to try to get you guys right yonder. Let's see what kind of range we're working with. A little too much. I remember there was a time where I tried to... You can hit the door with these things, but I don't think... I've never been able... I've hit it 5-6 times directly, that front door, but I don't think these do any damage to the door itself, because I've never been able to knock one down with these fire onagers. You would think they do damage, but I just never been able to take one down. I'm waiting on that tower to get out of the way, in case you're wondering what I'm waiting on. There we go. Still too far. Oh, these guys are really annoying. They're just hitting us left and right, left and right, left and right. Ah, that flag! That friggin' banner! Why do you guys do that? I can't see anything with that banner in my way. Get it over here. Get it out of the way. Now, drop it. Doggone it. I spent all this time to get a banner to increase our damage with archers, and then they don't carry the damn thing. How many sieges in a row has it been where there's nobody carrying that banner? Let's go ahead and see if we can lock in on these guys right here. Not far enough. Let's go up a tad. Let fly. There you go. Azrai Master Archer. Good hit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, ladies and gents. Been nice knowing you. I'll be here all week. Well, actually, I'll be here 9 more minutes. But every day of the week. Yeah, every day of the week. 420 cell sword. He took the most damage. It must have hit him directly. Look at that. Look at that one. Ka-thunk. 775. Footman and a tribesman. I think I can get one more. Land one more on him. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, too far to the right, but it'll still kill some. There we go. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to switch over here because they're too tight in there. All right, let's go up to here and give this a try. Too far to the left. The range looked fairly good, though, so let me bump it just a tad to the right and try again because this is dangerous. I'm taking a big chance here. But go, 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 go. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Good, 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 good. Too far. The aiming looked good. It was just too far. I don't know why it turned into Andy Taylor there for a moment. Oh, they're moving now. Too far. And there's nothing on the ground. There's the front gate falling, though. Let's try again. Come on, come on, come on. Get to the left of that tower now. I think that's too far. It is. Let me bump it down and try again right where I'm aiming. We'll go there. Ooh, what does that look like? Ah, satisfying. That's what that looks like. Looks like plucking a watermelon straight from the fields on a warm summer day. Which we used to do all the time back home in Georgia. Best watermelon you're ever going to get is just taking it straight from the field. It's always the case. Then we go down to McIntyre Springs and go swimming, and you let the watermelon float around in the springs because it's cold. It's a spring. It's natural spring. It's ice cold water. And after swimming for about an hour, the watermelon is nice and chilled. The good old days back in the 70s, the early 70s. All right, I think I'm gonna, this is enough. Really not any significant targets to shoot at anymore with that. And I'm too scared to shoot into that clump there because there's too many of my own troops in that area. Oh, they're running out of arrows already, these Sturgians are. I'm sure the Battanians are like, ha ha ha. Wear a helmet. See, if you wore a helmet, boom, right in the head. And it didn't kill him, only 68 damage. That's unusual. Oh, you shooting at me, buddy? Oh, I got a guy behind you. That was just luck there. I overshot my guy and shot the guy behind him. Perfect headshot. I meant to do that. I really did. Isn't that what most YouTubers would say? Did that on purpose. I just missed the guy I was shooting at. That's what happened to me. Okay. Is there any others over here? I don't see any more. There's one right there. 2 right there. Oh, he moved after I let loose. All right, now we're getting a respawn, it looks like. Yeah. That blue line just got much longer. Oh, this is actually a battle. We're gonna need the respawn. Wow, they're gonna push me out of here. That guy has hit me twice now already. I really don't like him. Yeah, you. There. I thought you had a shield, didn't you? Ooh, I barely got my shield. Yeah, they're coming out at us. Where is that reinforcement spawn? I need that. Surprisingly. Oh, the archers are doing a number on them. Thank you. You know what? You know what? Hang on. Come on, come on. My archers would like to say hello. As would I. Oh. Thank goodness for the arrival of the foot troops. We're gonna need them just to get in the gate here. This is very highly unusual. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to move my attention elsewhere because to look to see what's going on. But wow, this is unusual. That they actually force us out the gate. What's going on with the towers? Where's the troops? Apparently they're still being held at the wall, was my guess. All right, let's just do an all hands on deck. Now they're running back. Okay. Hitting the wall too much there. That banner's got to go down. Come on, drop that banner. I can't tell who's carrying the banner. It's so dark. Now that there's a mass of troops here, I really can't see nothing but golden helmets and shoulders. Somebody right here's got the banner, but I can't figure out. It's got to be you. But you guys are... I'm being pushed back again by the golden-haired tossers. That banner went down finally. Are we finally getting critical mass here? I think so. We're pushing them for a change. Let me get out of that mess so I can see. I hear one of my kids. Nope. This guy with the big axes. They're the ones causing an issue right now. They've got to go. Oh, how are you still alive? I was too concerned about hitting my own guy there. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Don't let that clown get through you. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. These guys are, even when they're not on a horse, they're very tough. They're really armored up. All right, it's going to be a keep battle. We lost 69, they're 163, very bad. I killed 100, but I lost all infantry, 12 infantry. And Ariada went down with nothing. Corinne got nothing, but did not go down. That's unusual. Sheena went down, got nothing. This was a tough battle. I don't know why this was so tough. Took 10 minutes of the 12 that I had. Ella got 4 kills and 2 in athletics. Magnus got 6 kills, 5 in athletics and 1 in one-handed. He stayed up. Jenny got nothing and went down. And Finn, my goodness, Finn got 8, stayed up, and got 9 in athletics and 1 in one-handed. All right. Well, we now own Raza. Let's go do the keep battle. Don't really... 3 of my kids cannot, or 3 of my members cannot participate. Ariada's not my child. She's my daughter-in-law. Let's give you these guys and these guys. All right. There is a doggone crossbowman right in my face. And an archer. And I thought I saw another one somewhere. I guess I did not. You tell him, Magnus. He said, die, you bastard. Die, you pig. Boy, he's on a roll. That one recruit blocking 5 of my elite troops. Tell worlds, you're clowns. Ella got a perk in one-handed, 250, as well as another point in athletics. Very good. Magnus, another one in athletics. I'm trying to push my guys up this stairwell here. Staircase. They're not moving now, though. All right, make sure. All right, there's my 2-hour mark. But obviously, we don't stop in the middle of battles. It's one thing if I choose to continue. It's another thing if Rockstar forces me to continue. Two different things there. You need to turn... There you go, Ella. Turn around. Turn around. Get up there and help Corinne, who's on a rampage. No bowmen up here, so I'm just going to let them do their thing. Corinne's still out front. Maybe not. Magnus got a kill. There's Corinne. Big, strong sounding katonk. All right. 11 upgrades. Corinne got 5 kills. She was on a roll. Jenny could not participate. Ella could not. Ella did participate. She got 1 in polar, 1 in athletics, and 1 in one-handed with 1 kill. Manus got 2 kills and 1 in athletics, and Finn got 1 kill and 1 in athletics. All right, so we now own Raza. We've got the 3 town. The only thing we're short now is Hassan Folk.
We are at your mercy.
I give up.
4 upgrades. All you prisoners. The thing is, we're going to be a couple of hundred troops short now again after they stuff this town. Everything's still at 3. Nothing I need to change or add. It's on Festival and Games, which is exactly where I want it. I will recruit. Go to the trade. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just ransom, trade, recover, and then I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.